Let me tell you a quick story. Years ago, a friend of mine was driving on a misty morning. She was careful. She obeyed the speed limit. But as she approached a four-way stop, another driver almost didn't see her. What saved the day? Not fancy self-driving tech, not airbags. It was a simple feature. Her car's daytime running lights. That small strip of light made her car stand out just enough. The other driver hit the brakes in time. A close call turned into a safe commute. We often think of car safety as big, dramatic things, crumple zones, airbags, or crash tests. But sometimes it's the smallest features that quietly save lives. Automatic seatbelts, anti-lock brakes, blind spot warnings, and yes, daytime running lights, DRLs. These aren't the flashiest features on your ride, but they might just be the ones that keep you out of harm's way. Every time you get behind the wheel, you rely on tiny pieces of technology working in the background. Most of the time, you don't even notice them. But when the unexpected happens, you realize just how important these little things are. So let's shine a spotlight on DRLs. They're simple, smart, and surprisingly powerful. Let's see how these little lights can make a big difference. Daytime running lights, or DRLs, are exactly what they sound like. They're lights on the front of your car that turn on automatically whenever you drive. Unlike your regular headlights, DRLs don't shine light far down the road. Instead, they make your car more visible to everyone else, especially during the day. Most modern DRLs use LED technology. That means they're bright, clear, and incredibly efficient. You won't run down your battery or burn through bulbs quickly. They sit at the front of your car, sometimes as a thin strip, sometimes as a small lamp next to your headlights. When you start your engine, they light up without you having to think about it. What makes DRLs special is how simple they are. There's no switch to remember. There's no extra step for you to take. The lights just come on and do their job. It's set it and forget it safety, something everyone can appreciate. Some people barely notice their DRLs, but others see them as a stylish touch. Either way, their real goal is safety. By making your car easier to spot, DRLs reduce the risk of accidents, especially in tricky lighting. Many drivers mix up DRLs with headlights and fog lights. It's easy to see why. All these lights are at the front of your car, but they're designed for very different jobs. Let's clear up the confusion. Headlights are your main nighttime lights. They help you see the road ahead when it's dark. They're bright, and they light up a wide area. You turn them on when the sun goes down or when visibility drops. Fog lights, on the other hand, are special low-mounted lights. They're used in thick fog or heavy rain. Their job is to cut through the mist and show you the road right in front of the car. DRLs are different. They don't help you see the road. Instead, they help other drivers see you. DRLs are usually less bright than your headlights, but are always on in daylight. They're not meant for nighttime driving, and they won't replace your headlights when it gets dark. Think of them as your car's "hello, I'm here" signal to everyone else. So, DRLs are all about being seen. Headlights are for seeing. Fog lights are for those really tough, low-visibility days. Each has its own role, and DRLs are the quiet heroes of daytime driving. Why is it so important to be seen during the day? It all comes down to human vision and reaction time. Our eyes are good at spotting big, moving objects. But in daylight, especially with glare or shadows, cars can blend into the background. That's where DRLs come in. Studies show it can take drivers up to half a second longer to notice a car without DRLs. That might not sound like much, but at highway speeds, half a second is the length of a football field. In a world full of distractions, every extra moment counts. DRLs make cars pop out from their surroundings. They cut through clutter. Think busy intersections, tree-lined streets, or crowded parking lots. The science is simple. A moving object with a bright spot is easier to see. Your eyes are drawn to contrast and motion. DRLs provide both, making you much harder to miss. So, whether you're dealing with a distracted driver, a cyclist, or a pedestrian, DRLs give everyone an extra chance to notice your car. And in traffic, that extra second can save lives. Let's talk about where DRLs really shine: bad weather and busy cities. Picture a rainy afternoon. The roads are slick and, reflections bounce off every surface. A car with DRLs stands out, clear and bright, while others seem to disappear into the gray. Now imagine city driving. Pedestrians, bikes, buses, and delivery vans all fighting for space. There are crosswalks and intersections everywhere. DRLs make your car visible not just to other drivers, but to everyone sharing the road. Even in daylight, a moment's distraction can be dangerous. DRLs give you an edge. They're especially useful at sunrise and sunset. Those are tricky times for drivers. The low sun creates long shadows and glare. DRLs cut through that, making sure you don't vanish into the background. Snow, fog, and dust are also less of a problem when your car is lit up. Whether you're on a country road or downtown, DRLs help you stand out in all kinds of tough situations. Daytime running lights first became popular in Scandinavia. Why? Long, dark winters and low sun made it hard to see cars during the day. Sweden and Norway were among the first countries to require DRLs on new cars. The results were impressive. Fewer accidents, especially at intersections. Other countries noticed. Canada made DRLs mandatory in the 1990s. Soon, car makers everywhere started adding them, especially in Europe and Asia. Every year, more cars came with DRLs as standard equipment. At first, DRLs were just dimmed-down headlights, but technology improved. Today, most DRLs use LED bulbs. They're small, bright, and long-lasting. Some are designed as part of the car's signature look, a kind of daytime face for your vehicle. The spread of DRLs is a perfect example of a smart idea catching on. As more countries saw how effective they were, DRLs became a global safety feature. LEDs changed the game for DRLs. They're incredibly energy efficient. You can run your DRLs all day and barely notice the difference in fuel or battery use. They also last much longer than old-style bulbs, sometimes even outliving the car itself. And let's be honest, they look pretty cool. Motorcycles especially need DRLs. Bikes are smaller and harder to spot than cars. A bright DRL on a motorcycle can mean the difference between being seen and being hit. Many countries now require DRLs on all new motorcycles. Some people worry that DRLs waste energy, or that they're just for looks. That's not true. Modern DRLs use so little power, they have almost no effect on fuel usage. Their main job is to keep you safe, not to make your car look flashy, though they often do both. So whether you're in a car or on a bike, DRLs are an easy way to boost your odds on the road. No myths, just science. What's next for DRLs? The future looks bright, literally. Car makers are working on even smarter lights that change brightness depending on the weather, or can even talk to other cars using special signals. DRLs may soon be linked with cameras and radar to make emergency braking and lane keeping even safer. As our roads get busier and distractions increase, every little safety feature counts. DRLs are a simple fix to a big problem, being seen when it matters most. They work quietly in the background, day in and day out, saving lives without any fuss. It's easy to overlook the value of everyday safety features. But like seatbelts and airbags, DRLs are proof that the simplest tools can be the most powerful. They make driving safer for everyone: drivers, passengers, cyclists, and pedestrians alike. Next time you get in your car, take a moment to appreciate those little lights on the front. DRLs might not get much attention, but they're out there working for you, making the roads a little safer for us all.